Well, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I got to fix a problem in my yard. I got a landscaping company that is here redoing my mulch beds. As you can see, they're recutting the edges of these mulch beds. And what they did was, over here, they're resizing this one because I got this huge tree back here, which is probably 50 feet tall. Anyway, they're cutting the bed a little bit larger. And what they did was, right over here, they accidentally cut through my neighbor's invisible fence. Just like that. Oops. They accidentally cut it in a second area too, right here. So I'm gonna have to repair two different spots. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do and we'll give it a shot and see if it works. Alright, so here we go. I got my soldering iron here, it's heating up. I got it sitting on this piece of wood so it doesn't start burning anything. I got some heat shrink that I'm going to slip over the end, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder this and then put the heat shrink over the top of it. That way we keep it nice and watertight. And I think in general that should solve our problem, but we'll know here soon enough. Alright, so we're going to put our heat shrink piece on there. We're going to wait for our soldering iron to warm up. Alright, so we got some solder. Pull our solder out here, get this ready to go. This is kind of weird. I've never tried putting never tried soldering something together out here in the grass before. I got my got about 50 feet of extension cord so that I can try and get this to line up. Alright, this might be a little tricky trying to hold these together and also dropping some solder on them. So I might just put this underneath, see if that'll stay. Dang it. Alright, that looks pretty good. That should hold on okay, I think. Alright. Now, I'm gonna fold this over top and shrink this down. And there you have it, good as new. Alright, so this one is a little bit trickier because the other one had a little bit of overlap. This one actually has zero overlap. So what I'm actually going to do is cut a piece and strip it back, and then I'm going to cut this piece of wire here, and then I'm going to add a piece of wire in between, and then I'm going to put shrink wrap around both sides. That way I can reattach these, because this is just not quite this just doesn't quite reach. So let's do that. I'm gonna strip this piece back right here. Cut this piece right here. Alright, so now I got my shrink wrap on here on both sides. Got this piece cut and put into the middle. I'm going to try and have it fit on. I'm going to try and solder this piece on and see what happens. It's hard doing this one-handed, or it's hard doing this by yourself. Especially because that copper gets hot. Alright, that's one side done. Ah, fucker. Alright. That should hold, I think, on both sides. Got solder on both ends there. See? Yeah, that's good. That's not going anywhere. Alright, now we should be able to put the shrink wrap over the end. Just like that. And then heat it up. And Bob's your uncle. You got waterproof, fixed, invisible fence. Alright, well there you go. I just texted the neighbor and they tested their invisible fence and everything's working properly again. So hopefully you find that helpful. If you ended up accidentally cutting your invisible fence, give this a whirl and see if it works for you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.